Hello! Today I will be reviewing a sewing pattern. It is Mccalls 7561. This is a knit dress pattern. It's great for fall. So if you are looking for a fall dress to sew, then stick around for the details. Okay, so first I just have to tell you, I lost the pattern envelope. So here is a screenshot of it. It is a Mrs. Pullover gathered waist knit dress with sleeve and hem options. So what exactly happened is, okay, I have the dress right here. And so it's already made up. I'm gonna just kind of go through the ins and outs with you, and then I will try it on. And when I try it on, I will go over like the sizing options. So I made a size large, and I did like a mock-up. Let me grab this thing that fell. So I did pull out my pattern pieces to do just, I took some knit and I just made sure that it fit right. I cut out a large. And so I'm like, okay, it fits right. Now I'm going to use my really pretty fabric. And I could not find the envelope anywhere. I couldn't find the instructions anywhere, but it's a pretty easy dress. And I also looked at like the pattern reviews and things like that. So what I did is, let me get my notes here. Okay, so if you look at it, it's got the different sleeve options right here, and it's got a long version and a short version. It's got long sleeves and mid sleeves and also short sleeves. And what's crazy is after I made this one, you'll see I wanted it to be long sleeve, but all I thought that there was the 3/4 sleeve, because that's what I ended up, cutting out. And I didn't know, because I lost the pattern, that there was actually a longer sleeve version. So I would have done that, but it's still okay. I am loving the dress, you guys. The view that I made is view B. I did view B, but I did the mid-length, the 3/4 length sleeve, and I added a tier. So it's got, there's a picture right there that shows you it's got 2 tiers on it. Now, the fabric that I used is this really pretty rib knit, but it looks like it's corduroy. So it's really pretty. And in fact, it almost looks like it's a different shade here on the bottom, which I can't really figure out why. Like in all the photos and stuff, this one looks darker than this one. I don't know why. So it's a stretchy knit. And when I saw it at Joanns, I grabbed it like right away. So I bought this maybe like a month ago, and I haven't seen it back there since. Okay, so I think it did turn out just like the drawing. I didn't add the pockets to it. Were the instructions easy to follow? I would assume so. Like I said, I lost the directions. One thing that I do know that I did differently, because I looked on patternreview.com, and what the instructions actually tell you to do for the neckline is they want you to just fold it in. And I don't like that, or, I don't know how I feel about that. So what I did is I just ended up cutting a neckband 2 inches wide. I always do my neckbands 2 inches wide, and then you fold them. And so there it is. And I used my variegated thread. I think that just kind of makes it kind of fun. It's just a fun little detail. And so here is how the neck of it turned out. And then I did on the cuffs this fold thing where it kind of looks like it's separate, but that's what I do with my serger. I just fold it in and I serge right there and then flip it back out. So it makes like a casual cuff type thing. And then for the waistband, I do remember the instructions told you to put the elastic in the waistband. And so I did that. I sewed it to the seam allowance part, I guess is what you would call it, to give it more structure. I think next time I'll actually just make a casing and do it that way. I've done it both ways. I think it works either way. And then for the bottom, I went ahead and serged the bottom, and then I just folded it in and sewed it down. So I didn't use my rolled hem foot on this one because this is a little bit thicker. So this is what, and I think the bottom lays really, really nicely. And then the pattern pieces were pretty easy. So you've got, you know, your sleeve and then your front and then your back, which the back is somewhere around here. And what I did, like for alterations with this, I generally always do this, but I shortened it. See where it says lengthen or shorten, and I always fold it under and I cut it a little bit shorter. Otherwise it would have been long. That look right there is from me shortening the bodice. Okay, so now I want to talk to you about the fit. So let me go ahead and try this on and I will be right back. Okay, so here it is. And I'll start with the neckline right here. It did kind of pull a little bit right up here, but right here in the middle, it looks great. So I decided not to fiddle with it and just keep it as is. Okay, so this is a size large, and with the size large, it says the bust line, well, I'll read you the whole, all the measurements on it. I just looked at the finished garment measurements, and it shows the extra small is a size 30 for the bust, and then it goes all the way up to 47.5, which is the extra large for the bust, and that is on the finished garment measurements. And my bust is a 40, and so I could have went with the 39.5, or the next one is a 43.5. So with the knits, I went with the 39.5, which is a size large. And I'm really happy with the way it fits. I didn't have to do any bust adjustments. And this is just how it fits, like on the shoulders, the neck, and the bodice. And then I just did the gathers on my serger and just sewed them up really quick. And so this one I love. Let me also tell you the types of fabrics to use. It says a two-way stretch knits. So a cotton knit, interlocking, cotton jerseys. And and it does call for the elastic. And so for a size large, it says that you'll need about 2 3/8 fabric. And I believed I used a little bit more because I made that second tier. So I'm definitely going to make this again in the long sleeve version, but I'm going to make it like as a shirt and just cut it to like right here so that I can wear it with my jeans. But there it is again. I just really love the look of wearing it with some black leggings, and it's just perfect for the fall weather right now. So right now it's around like 65 to 75 degrees outside, and so this is just a perfect dress for fall, and I just love the color as well. So I just want to thank you so much for watching my pattern review, and I hope I've inspired you to go out and get the pattern and just sew a lot of fall dresses. And so until next time, happy sewing. Bye guys.